Hey, that was it. If you remember probably the play of the year there for the Christian Patriots last season, that one, it kind of felt like that was the moment that sent them on their way to get these T-shirts, get another league championship, Dave. The Patriots have won pretty much every league that the city conference has put in front of them in our lifetimes, Dave, dating back to the Harbor League, the Eastern League, and now the City League with that championship last year. And playoff win to boot. But hey, these guys are going to want a little more this season. And joining us right now, we got 5 Patriots. We might even have more. We might even, with the Patriots, David, we get like a 12 or 13 guys on, so we might have the whole team. The way some of these guys play two ways, but let's say hello and introduce. I don't know if it's defending. Dave, is it the defending city? Because we're
the defending City League champions that now join the Eastern League.
And joining us, Chase Stogerson there on the left, Gage Shimura, Roman Gustin there as well, and Jacob's going to have to say his last name for us. Gerstoffer, Gerstoffer. He was getting it done last year. We'll know this year. We'll know this year, Jake. And by the way, Dave, big play man below you there. Just the way the thing worked out here. Hope Hank doesn't mind playing second fiddle for once for his partners here after such a big season, so many big plays he made last year. Good to see you too, Hank. And then I hope Caleb, he's coming in just a second, and he missed the intro, but hey, you know what? He lived the intro. Let me see if we get Caleb. I don't know how we're going to fit everybody in here. All right. I'll cover myself up. I don't care. Let me see here. I'll take our logo off. There he is, Caleb. Good thing, Caleb, we showed the intro was that incredible play against the Cavers last year. I mean, everybody's seen it a million times, and you lived it, and that sent us on our way to the championship day. But go ahead and get us started with these guys while I try to figure out how to uncover my mug here a little bit. We got the champs are here.
They are definitely here, and like you said, they can't be they are the defending City League champs, but they're going to start off fresh with a whole new bunch in the Eastern League, and that's going to include the likes of the Saints. And I think, do you guys look at that? I'm gonna say, Caleb, right out of the gate, what do you say about that? Playing a team like Saints, it's been pretty tough and won quite a few titles themselves.
I think it'll be fun. I think it's cool. We're both private schools, small schools. I think it'll be a good game.
Yeah, and Hank, do you guys look at this as a challenge this year moving into this league? That's the way it works in prep football. Have some good success. Might have to play a little bit tougher, but I would think for you guys, this is kind of a progression. I mean, everybody on this screen's been on this team.
I think you cut out.
Team, yeah.
Did he?
You with me, Hank?
Yeah, I can't see him or hear him.
Okay, no problem. Maybe if you I want to tell him to come in and come back out, I'll text him here. Hey, Chase, tell me about it. You owe me some answers after last year at the restaurant when you stood me up on my questioning. But hey,
my apologies.
No, I'm teasing. I was jealous. You guys.
It's all good.
Partying, eating the burgers there. Tell me about. So we're in a tougher league, but that's just the progression of it. I'm sure for you guys, maybe you wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, you want to play up and tougher, and hey, you guys are growing anyways, so you want a good challenge.
Yeah, I would say all of us are very excited to step up and play some tougher competition. I think we've all been working really hard over the summer, and we'll be ready for it come game time.
Now, I'm going to go to Gage, and I see that your schedule also is that correct, that you're only going to have 2 home games and the rest are on the road?
Yes, it is correct. Yes, we only have 2 home games this season.
That's that's another tall order on top of already playing some more, I shouldn't say better competition, but different. And it's going to involve a lot of traveling to areas that we typically wouldn't be in. I know one of them's in Seattle, I believe.
Yes, that's correct.
Are you going to Seattle? I was like, is this a neutral site game or what? What are we doing?
No, we're going to Seattle.
Wow, that's going to be cool. That you got to be looking. I mean, first of all, it's a trip out to Palm Springs. That'll warm you up a little bit. Playing in the middle of August there, Roman. What do you think of a game like that? I mean, I know the Patriots. We've started to branch out a little bit, playing some of these road games. Uh, I don't know if I want to play in 102, but I don't know what the temperature is going to be like in 10 days.
Yeah, I mean, I think as a team we're ready for the heat. I mean, it's always fun traveling out with the guys, getting good chemistry, and just bonding overall. But heat doesn't really affect us as a team. I feel like we're pretty mentally strong, and I feel like it'll be a good game no matter where we play.
Dave,
Yeah, and
you want
always
me
with
to
the
sign
Heat.
you to the Seattle game? You want me to send you there?
Hey,
Dave?
I'm ready to go to Seattle. I mean, it's a lot cooler than Wisconsin, Vegas, or San Diego. So, hey, I'd love to go up there. It is actually a pretty nice state itself. You guys will probably check out the sights a little bit too. Maybe head over to where the Kingdom used to be. So you have that one. You have the one in the desert, and then you have Saints. And is it you'll be scrimmaging on the 16th against Raleigh, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
And they're gonna come to your house,
We're playing
or go ahead,
at Hoover High School.
high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's part of the SDFNL is games. Is it? Do you guys know? I think it part of the SDFNL crew, Dave, where you could bring the canned
Can of
food
food.
to the event and get into the game. They'll let you in, but please bring some food to the game and support what our friends do, Montel, over there with the SDFNL. It's pretty awesome for sure. Hank, are you hearing us, brother?
Yeah. I was just had a little internet connection lag.
How many jobs do you have this year on the team, sir?
I got quite a bit.
Tell
I
me.
think a little less than. Actually, it's probably about the same as last year.
I hope you got some big plays for us. How's this defense going to look with some of these veterans? You can name some of the guys here, but also some of the guys you want to represent that aren't on the show tonight. Tell me about some
Yeah.
of your favorite Patriot defenders.
Yeah, definitely. I think we lost a lot of seniors that were like key parts of our defense last year, but I think we had a lot of guys stepping up this year that are gonna play a big role in our defense that are gonna help us out a lot. Like we got Bam, Everett Bam Randall. He's gonna be a big part in our defense. Obviously Kai, and I think we got some pretty solid D linemen. Hayden Jeremiah, Hudson, and we got Ronnie. We have Ronnie. I think those are gonna be key parts.
You know, and some of the things, guys, that it doesn't really get talked about too much, but you know, with the private school like yours, and it's gotten a little bigger over time than it used to be, but it's kind of set up to where the goal is not just to win games, but also glorify God, build character, and pretty much just foster lifelong success for every student athlete. So it's kind of a pre-job, if you will, preparing you guys for being outstanding, not only students and players, but also move on and if you know you choose to do something different than football, you'll definitely be capable with the academics that you get, and not to mention everything else that comes from Christian Unified Schools. And a lot of you have been there from day one, I'm sure.
Roman, what's it mean 110% for him and for you and your teammates every Friday night? Sometimes on Thursdays and Saturdays.
Yeah, I mean, no matter the day, I feel like all my guys are prepared, going out there, giving 110% effort. Whether it's going both ways, special teams, I feel like all of us are just flying around all game. And the preparation that we do all week with film, taking care of our bodies and practice, I feel like we are all ready come Friday night.
Yeah, you guys are gonna probably have to bring those Pedialyte pops, like probably a couple of cases out to the desert. And
Yeah.
those work well too. I tell you, I think they work even better than the Gatorade. You get a couple of those going and get you all fixed up, and then you'll be ready for that. As much as you guys are going to be on the field, especially Hank. I mean, he's going to come out for what, about 2 seconds, and then you'll be back on the field.
Yeah.
Hey, Caleb, we showed the play last year. Everybody loved that play so much. I said it was probably the play of the year, the run against San Diego, the two guys cracking their own heads when you ran into them, and everyone celebrating your run down the field. And to me, it just felt like that was the point that you guys won the league championship. So you got some of your guys here that are going to definitely take care of business. We know we've lost Jacob on the team. We still got his influence, but with Jacob K. I mean, of course, we're talking about Moronis, but with Jacob K. here, he ran the ball last year, of course, and Hank's going to run the ball with you. And you guys mentioned Kai; he's only a junior, as your pretty much your leading receiver coming back. But Roman's going to be there for you too. Who else, Caleb? Who else is coming along in Patriot land for your offense? Maybe that I didn't mention, or somebody that's kind of moved up through the ranks. That's going to be a big factor for you and someone you're going to need all these guys, and that's how we do it with the Patriots.
Well, we actually got one new player, Ronnie. He was on the basketball team, and he came over to our football team. I think he's going to be a big contributing factor to our offense and how we move the ball. It's just great having like a big person on your team just to get it out there. He's got great speed, good hands, size. It'll be nice. I'm excited.
With that being said, Caleb, maybe you'll have like a fullback back there as well as running back possibility. Maybe.
Yeah, we definitely got some 20 personnel in there. I think Jake Kirsch has really stepped up, so we'll have Jake and Hank in there, and then obviously Chase and Gage. And then we also have a freshman running back, Julian Morones. He's a little monster. I'm excited.
Another one. I'm going to go all through the Moronis. I don't know how many there were.
We don't have that long of a night.
How many have come through? And we'll get Jacob on there and Jacob Moronis on there and tell us how many it's been. But that's what, Dave. That's kind of the way it's been over. I don't know, all of our lives. It seems, especially with the Jeremiah family, it's themselves, right? We talked about Hayden as well. Jacob, why don't you tell about some of those guys as well? I mentioned there, Kai, of course. I think we could talk about as well a few of the guys maybe not represented here so far. Who else? Think of anybody else that we could talk about?
Yeah, I think definitely Kai's going to be a big contributor to the team this year for sure. He's been putting in work. And
61 catches last year. I mean, geez, what damage could he do this year? He had 7 TDs, and you got to have someone. Is he in the Brady Eads role?
I don't know if he's taken up that role yet. But
no one could do what Brady, but more on and off the field.
Yeah, but Bam's gonna be moving the ball for sure. We have a junior receiver, Soren Lucy. He's definitely gonna move the ball. But yeah.
So Caleb, last year we started off with a crazy one actually. First one out of the gate with the 2026 win over the Linfield Christian squad. I mean, that battle tested you right out of the gate for what your season was to be. You think you got the same thing coming, or is it going to be a little tougher this season out of the gate?
I actually didn't play against Linfield, but I'm definitely ready. I'm gonna battle. I'm trying to lead our team, and I think that will do great, honestly.
Yeah, I remember when Caleb transferred in and he'd missed the first several games, and not saying that's why his stats, because the games only got tougher, but you look at his numbers, the breakdown from last year. I mean, these are absolutely really outstanding numbers last season for Caleb. Just 21 touchdowns and 1 interception. What happened? Caleb, on that pick. No, don't answer that. 1,500 yards, I'm sure, in just 8 games, Dave. So we know what he can do. And hey, we had some guys pick it up last year before Caleb got in, and maybe that was a part of it here as far as some of those early losses to Bishops, to the old Patriot rivals Santa Fe Christian. But once we got rolling a little bit in league play, and I don't want to say it was an easier league, we definitely had that tough game at San Diego. Got the win over Imperial, but we ran into it against number 1 University City. So Gage, look, league titles, that's what Christian Patriots do, but maybe there's some unfinished business in the postseason you guys want to take a stab at too, of course. Gage, go ahead. Are you hearing me okay, guys?
Yeah. What are you asking?
Just saying, last year, look, we got on a bit of a good roll there, got through all those league games, whether they were tough or not a big deal. We beat San Diego in the toughest game of the year on the road, got that league championship, even got a playoff win there over Imperial, but did run into it there against the 1 seed in the playoff tournament, University City. So league championships are what the Patriots do, and I know that's a priority, but I'm sure there's some unfinished business in the postseason you guys want.
Yeah, we're looking to take home a title and just dominate the whole season.
And really, Gage, you guys were top in a lot of the categories too. I mean, even in passing completions, you were at number 7. And I mean, Caleb, you were hitting about 75% completions. So, I mean, you guys were like in. What was the secret? I mean, you didn't use the same plays for every game either. So, I mean, what was the secret? Was it the playbook was just so large?
Yeah, I think part of it is our playbook. We have a really good playbook. And honestly, me and our offensive coordinator have good chemistry. We talk a lot. He's really he's with me every step of the way, and it's just really helpful for me. He's taught me a lot. He's one of the best coaches I've ever had, honestly speaking. Big part of my success.
And I mean, to come from just down the street and do the damage that you did, I'm sure that says a lot. I'm sure even down the street, Coach Kellen Cobbs, I'm sure he might want to. I mean, he's got a great quarterback behind center, but I'm sure he'd love to use you in a lot of different situations too after he's seen your play last year and as you improve this year and try to take the Eastern League.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, Dave. These guys here, like I said, it will be a tougher challenge this year for sure in the Eastern League. We know that. I mean, with the you mentioned the non-league games, but the games here, you said 2. I don't know. I thought Madison is at home. That's not a league game, but I think Madison is a home game. Scripps Ranch is I think that's a home game in league play, and then Point Loma, but I could be wrong there. But still, these are the teams the Patriots play now in the Eastern League. La Jolla, Scripps Ranch, you mentioned Saints, Point Loma, and then San Diego in the season finale on the road again. Apparently, that's the one. Hey, I don't know. The game at San Diego, a little bit of a rematch. I'm sure they're going to be hungry for it. Hank, that is a tougher schedule. Is it something that is talked about by coaches or players about quote unquote stepping up, or do you just go through the Patriot way in practice right now and go week to week with that type of schedule, Hank?
Yeah, I think we're just going week to week. We're not going to look at our schedule and make any be intimidated by it or make any changes. We're still going to go out there, play with heart. We're still going to go play our hardest, and we're obviously the end goal is we're going to win. That's what we're playing for.
Yeah, for Roman, I mean, this is the reward you get. You play, the better you play, the harder your division's going to be and/or your league. That's just the way it goes. But I'm sure, like you guys have all said, you're up for the challenge. And I got asked you guys off before Hank and Caleb came on. I mean, it would be even nice to see you guys. I'm sure you'd all want to play a Grossmont Conference game. Would be kind of a nice change to add to that 10th game for the schedule.
Yeah, I mean it's nothing we're not ready for. I feel like this schedule that we have this year is going to be a really good schedule for us as a team, and I feel like we all can prepare properly for each team week by week, and I feel like we're ready each week for our next opponent.
Dave, you talk about family with the Patriots, right? And we try to keep up with these guys and have some fun with them too when we interview them and try to. So last year, I don't think Roman was on the show or something, and we asked some of the other guys. We said, "Is Roman as fast as his brother?" And they almost laughed me off the show. Roman, have you? We know you have some great numbers. Have you gotten any faster?
I think I've improved in my speed a little bit. Yeah, I'm always in the on and off the field in the weight room, so I feel like I've improved from last season on my speed.
All right, we won't ask you to go with your brother in a match race, but I don't know. I thought I was crazy, but look, you got great size there. You look really great there for doing other things too with the team. Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, I was gonna say for Chase, what are you looking forward to most this season from changing over to this league? And is there a particular team on the schedule that you're really looking forward to playing?
I would say most out of anything, I'm looking forward to that rematch against San Diego. I know we got the better of them last time, but I'm excited to go up against them again and show that we can dominate them in every facet of the game.
Yeah, I mean, you guys looked really good. I mean, just looking at the opening highlight, Caleb came in at the tail end of that, but I mean, but not just Caleb, the whole team. You guys handled them not easily, but you definitely handled a quality team because they weren't too shabby themselves. I mean, let's say, and then they got I think they got a lot of people coming back as well. So it should be definitely interesting, but you guys should be able to take care of it, I'm sure.
Well, I think it's going to be it's an awesome schedule. I know they're trying to play it down a little bit. These are some great teams. To imagine taking on a team like Madison at home, right? At Granite Hill, at Granite Hill Stadium, in a team like Madison with all that history there, and of course our rivalry with the Bishops this year. Who is missing from the schedule, and I don't know. I'm not. I know there's probably some reasoning to it. Maybe we'll get Santa Fe Christian. No Santa Fe Christian this year, which is a big time bummer for people who love that series because that is one of the oldest series. I'd almost say that's the story. I don't want to bother these guys with it, but if I look at the schedule, that's the glaring thing that's missing. That's between you and me, Dave. These guys don't have to worry about that. Play who's in front of you, but no Santa Fe Christian, and we've been playing that team for years in a home and home back and forth. But like I said, these teams. Remember La Jolla. We're at La Jolla. They've been playing the best football in La Jolla in pretty much the whole school's existence over the last 5+ years. They've won league titles, and they hadn't been winning league titles. Scripps Ranch, they went through that incredible run as well. With Coach Gardner and his son, and they were winning a lot of games as well. We know Saints, the Saints haven't won a lot of games, but now they've ended up in this league and kind of creates a good matchup, sure, with Christian as well. So it's all part of that new Eastern League this season.
Well, and you got to remember before too, just a couple years back, the rivalry from the football team spilled onto the baseball team. I don't know if you guys heard about that, but a couple of years ago, it spilled over to baseball, and they really took it to them, same as the football team did.
I've got some baseball player on this roster right here. We'll be ready to go. We had a great season last. Tell you the truth, I was looking back at some of the video, looking back at the football coverage, and you have to go backwards, kind of, and going through the baseball and seeing all those great pictures from baseball season. So, All right, Caleb, only 8 games last season because you transferred in and you had 1,528 yards. Do you set goals for yourself and for your offense this season? I'll say that the schedule's tougher, but you are a year older. You're a junior this year, and yeah, you got your seniors looking out for you here on the set as well. I know we do have another underclassman there with you guys, but what do you think here, Caleb? Are there goals long term there, or is it about the team's goals, the wins? The stats come with it, I'll say that.
I'm definitely supporting both. Like, I totally want to win games. I'm like trying to push my team as hard as I can, but I also have personal goals. Like, I want to like try to get over 2,000, 2,500 yards this season. But other than that, I want to win. I want our team to thrive, and I want to push everyone to be the best they can and just enjoy it and have fun, because that's what it's all about.
Hank, you're going to have to help him out back there in many different ways too. So I'm sure you're more than willing to help him get to his goals as well, and the team goals, especially carrying the ball, but also with your size, also blocking for him and watching his back.
Yeah, definitely.
Jacob, are you in there when Hank's in there in the backfield, or do you guys share the backfield at all, or are you guys run in and out?
Yeah, we have 20 personnel, and we run stuff out of 20. Like, we have a few plays out of 20.
Chase, how much time are you seeing in the backfield right now? You think
I'll say less than Jacob and Hank, but I would say I'm going to come in a lot in that 20 personnel, play a lot of fullback, get some carries throughout the game. But I think for my team right now, my real value is on defense.
Well, we do know that Coach Buck does like to run the ball. That's been a given. Not quite like retired coach Ron Hamamoto. I think Monte Vista ran the ball more than anybody in history in the county. But he definitely likes to run the ball. And how is it to have a Moronis as an assistant? How is that?
Are you saying he went right from being a senior and he's helping out the team? He's helping out the team as a coach? Is that right?
Not Jacob.
Okay.
No.
Okay, thank you.
Just Joey. Yeah.
Got it. See, I can't even keep all the Moronis.
There's too many.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Gage, you're another senior on this team, so I know we're kind of loaded here with seniors. So what does that make the end game for you guys here? I tried to get it out of you, trying to talk about maybe getting it seems like for me, Dave and I, we always celebrate these Christian championships. It's been a little deeper, Dave. I know you were rattling off to me all the CIF championship wins, but it's been a while. Gage, you guys think about something like that?
These group of guys, we've been playing together since like freshman year. So we're all coming up playing our senior year. We're just trying to have fun, trying to dominate, and just play our hearts out and play the best we can.
Yeah, I mean, there was some time, short amount of time in the late 90s and going into 2000 where the Patriots weren't grabbing those CIF titles and then missed a couple of league titles. But, I mean, they've won every league that they've been in at least once, ever since the first one they won in 1975. I mean, I was 1 year old when they won their first championship. So you guys have been, I mean, the school's got plenty of banners, and not just in football and baseball. I mean, all around, you want to be a great athlete. I think Christian's at the top of your list. I think you guys would all agree. You're all there.
Of course.
For sure, Dave. And, they just won the, City League last year, but they won the Eastern League just back in 2022, beating the likes of San Diego, La Jolla. Henry had a pretty good team. Christian beat them that year. And then they had that incredible game with Mira Mesa, if you remember back then. These guys, I don't know if thinking of any more 24, 23, 22 that in that year. So this league is winnable, and maybe it will. Maybe it will come down to that night. Maybe the final night of the season could be for the league title on the road against San Diego, a team that they won that big game. And Caleb's make sure if you guys cut out Caleb, we've seen the video many times, but we're going to watch it again on the outro. Want to thank Dave. You got anything else for the guys? They spent a half hour with us, and really appreciate it. I think they just came off the practice field, and we rushed them into some rooms to give us a few minutes. But we're ready to cover Patriots football, and we're so excited, Dave, because they kind of brought to life what we wanted to accomplish last year, and I know you're going to want to get them again on that bus. We might have to get them on a I don't know, after the Seattle game, Dave. What are we going to do? Get them on a plane?
We're playing, yeah.
Yes, that's it. And we're gonna have to talk to the pilot. I think we're gonna have to. I think they're frozen, but Hank and Caleb are not. But yeah, we'll have to get you on the plane, talk to the cabin, and see if we can get you guys for a couple of minutes. I'm sure we can while you're taxiing anyway. So
Yeah.
Be looking forward to that. Definitely be looking forward to that, and enjoy your scrimmage and SDFNL. That's always a great thing, not only for you guys but also the community. So it's an all-around good time, and especially for football.
Let's win some more of these shirts this year, guys. And we lost the guys, so thanks to Chase and to Gage, of course, there, and all the guys that were joining us there. I may have left the names off there now because it cut out, but thank you also to Caleb and to Hank here, as they're all losing their power, I think, on their phone. There you go. Thanks, Caleb. We'll catch you again. We'll ask you to come on after some of these wins here this season for sure.
We're looking for undefeated. No pressure.
Whoa.
Hello.
No, you're good, Caleb. Thanks a lot, you guys. I think it's kind of cutting out. Hank, you did a great job as well. Make some big plays, but scoop and score. Scoop and score, Hank Houston. That's what we're going to say. Going to do it multiple times this year. And Caleb, actually, we are expecting a big year, sir.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Yep. All right.
All
he cut
thanks,
out.
Hank.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Hank.
Thanks,
and,
all the Patriots. Thanks, Caleb.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks,
See you
brother.
guys.
Great
Thank
job.
you.
Okay.
Have a good one.
Christian Patriots here. Let's send Caleb. Don't go. We're going to send it out here with that outro, and you've seen it a million times, but we put the name of the show right over it. Thanks a lot. We'll see you again here. More East County previews coming up this week.
Oh!